Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis, since the price was exactly within here, we mentioned if you get any opportunity for buy, still we can take it. We had one opportunity from here, even based on 15 minutes, we could take the trade from here. It depends on the traders. And for those traders, they get the trade from here. And even from here, if you refer to our analysis from this two correction, they should know that if they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even. Right now, we need to see the breakout of the 65K or 64,800, which is a previous or daily top, all right, and which is the all-time high. Anyway, still we can look for continuation. And if you get any trade for buy, we'll take it as a short term. We consider as a short term as long as the price haven't, I mean, we need to see the breakout of the previous top, because based on daily chart, what we're looking for to see the breakout of the all-time high, which is a previous top based on daily correction. And we should know that if the price couldn't break, either it moved for the deeper correction, and even there is a possibility price drop and we will be within this big correction. We are not looking for this, but we should be aware. If we want to look for buy, we should know where, I mean, what's our target and how the strategy that we use. Anyway, we don't need these lines anymore. With the breakout of the 64 800 or 65 in my, which I we discussed in my last analysis, I mentioned the next level I'm looking for is 67,500, and 67,500 is a 61% target based on this move. All right, but based on higher time frame, based on weekly, with the breakout of the 65 and 68K, the next level simply we can look for is 80 or 81. All right, as a long term, and with the breakout of the 81, mostly we can look for 100, which is the based on the weekly chart. All right, but at this point we don't see anything. The only I mean, with based on daily chart, the only things we need to know, we need to see the breakout of the previous top all-time high. And if anyone wants to look for trade, they need to be really careful at this point. We have nothing else to discuss. And even if you refer to the indicators based on forward chart, and if you put this stop in relative to the previous one, what you still we can see we have a divergence. But at this point, the divergence is like we are not looking for the reversal. The only thing is we can expect the deep correction. But anyway, any trade from now, we need to be really careful. We should know where is our stop loss and what's our risk and reward. Because some of the traders, they like to wait to see the breakout of the 64,865. Then from there, they take the trade. That means they need to see the confirmation for the breakout of the all-time high. And even sometimes, all right, this is what some of the traders, they do, right? That means without the confirmation to see the breakout of the all-time high, they won't take the trade. But sometimes the price can break the previous top as a sharp move, and maybe we don't get a really good trade setup as a really, I mean, we don't get a really good trade setup at the price what we're looking for. All right, then what I want to highlight here, any trade, as long as the price haven't break the all-time high, we consider as a short term, and even we see the divergence. Again, we are not looking for the reversal. The only thing is maybe we get a deeper correction. And based on 1 hour chart, if you want to look for trade, having entry above this candle is the only option at this point, which is really risky. That's why if the price tag, if it's not moving, we are not going to keep the trade more than 2 hours. But we should know that if the price tag, we're buying at the all-time high almost, right? Then can we wait for one more drop to turn to flat? Even we cannot, this one is not really good trade setup, all right? The only thing what I can suggest here, if I get any correction, any flag similar to what we have here, I will take the trade. Whether we should call this one flag, if we want to look for trade, the only way is to put our entry above the top. And simply because of this short move, I don't like it. All right. Anyway, if we get any flag, also we can take the trade. And what I need to highlight here is that we need to see the confirmation for the breakout of the 65K. The best thing is if we see the breakout flying by flag, this is the best we can look for next trade. All right, because at that times with the breakout of the 65, we can expect the 65 or 64 800 become a support if you see the breakout as a short move with a flag. Anyway, still we can look for buy. And as I mentioned earlier, with the breakout of what I'm looking for, with the breakout of the 65K, the next level as a short term is we're looking for 67,500, and as a long term, at least we can look for 81. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.